Traders, how you doing? And welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing part 2 of the series on my 200 grand FTMO challenge, where I am, what I've done with the trades, and just basically see how it's going. Now, I haven't done this for 10 days purely because I am a selective trader, so I haven't really been doing much in the way of trading. But I got a good trade on Friday that took some time, which I'll go through. But I'll go through the metrics on the FTMO website for this challenge so you can see where I am, how long I've got, etc. And then we'll look at the trades I'm taking. So you can see here, I started this on the 2nd of November. I have until the 1st of December, which is about a week and a half of trading. So still quite a bit of time to go before the end of this challenge. So you notice my equity curve with that Ethereum trade bumped up, came back with a slight loss, and then was pretty constant until a decent trade on Friday that went my way in the Euro Swiss. So because I'm quite selective, I have taken some 0.01 trades, if you can see here, just to make sure I fulfill that minimum require of 10 trading days. Now, as I am a selective trader, that for me is quite difficult. I normally take between 1 to 2 trades a week, not that often, so I have to do this. Sometimes I actually forget, but I have to keep remembering to take a trade every day, so I'm making sure I don't fail on this silly little challenge they have here. At the moment, max daily loss is obviously passed. The max loss is obviously still passed, and my profit target of 20k, I'm at 5317, so 25% there roughly, obviously not passing. You can see by my stats here, my average profit is about 1,000, my average loss is about 200 bucks, which is good. My win rate is 40%. Now this is kind of skewed a little bit because I have been placing these 0.01 trades. I have been taking smaller scalps, so I don't really pay attention too much to these stats here because they're not entirely accurate for my trading. Now, for me, I've only really taken 2 trades. The first was the Ethereum here, which was half winner and a slight loss. And the second was the Euro Swiss, which is a decent winner here. Plus, we are still running in that. So overall, it's okay. I've still got time. With these things, patience is a big thing. There's a lot of traders try to pass it really quickly and end up getting kind of stuck in their feet a little bit by forcing trades too much. For me, a week and a half is still a long time. It's great that I won that trade on Friday because it gives me a little leeway and hopefully should have guaranteed my free repeat by the time 1st of December comes along, which for me is number 1. And if I can get a winner next week, maybe 2, you don't know what's going to happen. I could pass it next week. But as long as I have that buffer where I can just go for it in the last few days, have a bit of fun and just go for that 10%, that's exactly what I do. And that is my personal tactics. As we know, 10% is difficult. So I try and guarantee that free repeat and then just go for it. Have a bit of fun. Boom. Hopefully I get a bit lucky. So if we look onto the actual charts right now, you can see my account here. I've got 2.5 floating profit and equity at 25317, balance at 2027. The latest trade I took was in Euro Swiss. So this Euro Swiss trade is probably up there with the most boring trade I've taken in 2021. Albeit it's a winning trade, and it was a great lesson in patience for those that are part of the RTFX community. You'll know that it took some time for us to hit TP1 on this particular trade, but it did come. So the setup here came on this 4-hour chart. It was a 4-hour breakout on this basing cup with handle A, B, shallow C. So A, B, C here. And notice just prior to the break of the level, we've got 2 dominant candles here, both being bearish. Now, if we flip down to the daily chart, notice that when I took this trade, we were obviously in a downtrend, so we're going with that trend. The 4-hour breakout from this setup here, breakout was taken here. We had a decent move to the downside, and we then retested this area. Now, I made a mistake here because this, for me, I should have doubled up on my position and taken a breakout retest. So I'm a breakout trader, but I'm also a breakout retest trader. My breakout retest strategy was the first strategy that I developed. Now, for the breakout, I had my breakout here and my stops above this anchor. However, with my breakout retest, this is the catalyst here, inverted hammer on increasing volume, great context going with the trend. I could have sold that and put my stop loss above. And to be honest, looking back now, I don't know why I didn't. I think that for me, I don't make a lot of mistakes anymore, but unfortunately I made that mistake of not taking the trade. I think I looked at it when it was on this particular candle pushing on a little bit, and I thought, well, I might not take it just in case it may have been stopped out. Rather than looking at it as a discount on this risk reward, I should have gotten this risk reward. So a little bit frustrating looking back, thinking, Why didn't I take that trade? A nice retest, a great catalyst on that 20. The context was nice, going with that trend. Should have taken it, Ryan. Silly Billy. I would have had TP1 taken out now, would have moved my stop here, and I would have still been in this trade like my breakout one as well. But I was quitting smoking last week, so maybe I'll just blame it on that and move on to the next one. But it certainly was a mistake that I should have taken. That was a really nice retest, a really nice catalyst, exactly what I want to see. And I think if I had looked at it before I'd seen this candle, I would have taken it. But we move. There's nothing I can do about it now. I'm still at least in this winning trade. So my stops are now at break even, and I'm waiting for another swing like we've had the last 2 times. So stops move here, and hopefully I can move my stop down and it continues in that kind of trajectory of impulse, corrective, impulse, corrective, impulse, and I can continue capturing more and more profit. Now, whether that happens or not, I'm not sure. I don't know the future. If we get some bullish pressure here, because I've only got a week left, I may just take this one out on my challenge, capture that profit so I can look good for at least that free repeat. So overall, I'm relatively happy apart from that second Euro Swiss breakout retest I should have taken, which would have put me to maybe 209, 210 in a much better position, but it's done now. I can't change the past. I've got to look to the future, and there's still a week left, and there's a few things on my watch list that look quite nice for next week. So hopefully if I get 1 or 2 winners, I'll be very close to that 10% target. If I'm not, I can just simply go for it like I said. If you want to follow my journey, I stream 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you like this type of video, make sure you hit that like. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subs by Christmas. And if you are interested in taking your trading to the next level, make sure you look at the links down below. We give a 7-day free trial. We give away a 50K monthly FTMO to 1 member. We give away $200 to 1 member every single month. And we have a great community with 3 mentors there with 20 plus years of experience trading the markets. So if you're looking to get started, if you're looking to improve, that's certainly the best place to start. Check the links down below. I'll see you in the next video, and trade safe. Peace.